Hi, welcome again, and I hope you already did your task, which is what is your big why? Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to change? Why do you want to make money? Okay, and now you already fully aware that you know what is your big why. So, what is next? Now we need a plan of action. Okay, action steps that work. Okay, a lot of people, misunderstand about doing things or doing the activities, because you can be busy, but if you are busy doing something that is not getting you somewhere, then there's no point. And this is why you are here, because you need someone to guide you. And I want you to know that, okay, the material that I'm sharing to you in this coaching, okay, is not just what I experienced, it's also what taught by my mentor. And it is like passed down from mentors to another mentor. Okay, so I want you to see that this is the mentor, how this material or this information is passed down. Okay, we have Rich Saffron, pass it down to Mike Fislin, and then Alex Jeffrey, and then Dean Holland. And I got all this from Dean Holland. He's the one who mentored me, and I'm until now I'm very grateful to him, because he has changed my life, and he has given me a lot of guidance. And if not for him, I might be still stuck somewhere, right? So now I'm sharing all these things to you, and this information, what I'm teaching you, is all, it work. Okay, if it worked for me, I'm sure it will work for you, because it's not just I'm getting it from somewhere out of the blue. It is taught from experienced millionaire mentors. Okay, and that is the mentor that directly that teaching me. But for the past 7 years, is I not only coached by Dean Holland. Okay, I observe others successful people like Anthony Robbins. That's I think why I haven't give up now after 7 years. I'm still doing this, and finally it happened. Okay, because of Tony Robbins, Gary Vaynerchuk, Munch Webb, even Pagan. You might know these people or you might not know, but these are all successful internet marketer or successful business person and entrepreneurs. Okay, now another Jedi wisdom. Okay, we all have 24 hours a day, right? So you have to plan, manage, and prioritize your daily activities. A lot of people say that time management. Okay, you can manage you have to manage how long or what activities you have in a day. So you need to plan your activities and the time it takes to do those activities. You have to have a daily to-do list. Okay, you have a weekly planner, you need to have a monthly planner. So at least you must know what you want to do for that day, because if not, you might do things that not moving you forward to what you want to achieve. And I'll give you this thing that I'm using. It's actually Excel spreadsheet, but you can open it from another open office or anything like that, and you can use that. That's the one to-do list that I have. Okay, once you have schedule, you must commit. You must say, okay, this is the thing that I already scheduled, I must do it. And when you schedule your task, okay, you put in the big rocks first. Okay, the big things that is important, that will move you forward, that will bring you one step closer to what you want to achieve. And then only you put in the small rocks or sand. Okay, so the most important thing, and the most thing that you feel that you don't feel like doing it, and that's the thing that you must do first, and commit that you're going to do it. Whatever it is, you must schedule it. Okay, so now, are you ready for your next task for this week? Okay, so your task for this week is you going to build your blog. Okay, why do you need to build your blog? Okay, why is it a blog? A blog is for people to get to know you, and it's for you to build trust. Okay, so because you want people to buy from you, right? And people buy from who they trust. Okay, and they won't trust you if they don't know you. I'm sorry. And if they don't know you, they won't like you, right? And if they don't like you, of course, how can they trust you? Okay, and so these are the three things that is important for you to do stuff. I think for every business, you must get people to trust you for them to give you their money. Okay, so what this blog, how is it going to look like? What this blog is going to be? How are you going to write it? What are you going to write? It is, you must, don't think too much. Just be yourself, be authentic. They say that, be yourself because everyone else is taken. I think that's right. That is absolutely true, the truth. And you have to be transparent and honest. Okay, these are the things that actually attract people, because I think not a lot of right now they said a lot of people might be, when you go into business you cannot be honest, you must, but I don't think it's true. I believe that if you're honest and you're transparent and you just be yourself, that's what people like. And people will, sometimes people will be your fan, like Gary Vaynerchuk. I love him because he just be himself. He will say whatever he wants, even the four-letter words. But I don't care, and a lot of people don't care. That's why he is where he is now. And again, this is, now is the era of reality shows. Okay, now if you look at this presentation slide, I even have a, there's a mistake. Actually, I mean now. So this is just another thing that's showing you that, you don't have to get things perfect, and as long as you can get your message across, all right. Even on your blog, you don't have to be like perfect. You make mistake. It's human. Okay, people will understand. I'm sure you understand. Oh, will you ask for a refund because I forget to put a W in my presentation? I don't think so, right? So I just want to highlight that. Anyway, that's why this is a reality. You make mistakes, and people will actually connect to you because a lot of people also make mistakes. So what you're going to do on your blog, you just share your story, experiences, failure, success. I think people like that because a lot of, if you watch TV or people say, oh, I'm so successful, I have this big house, this big car, like no. For me, I would rather see people who are genuinely honest about themselves and say, I'm not really a millionaire, but I know this information and it works for me. I haven't reached that level yet. So I mean, people would appreciate that. Like I don't say that I'm very successful now, but I know this information and I want to share it because this information is very valuable and it will help you. Okay, so I think that is enough for you to move ahead and build your blog. Just be yourself. What you need to do is just you entertain them. If you don't know what to say, just say something. You think, share something that you found maybe on YouTube or on your Facebook. Just share that, entertain your readers and add values. Some information, some tips that you find. You just put it on your blog. Okay, so your blog is kind of like your online journal. Okay, when I was first started off, I was quite confused because all these people say that, oh, you must have a niche, like you must focus on only one topic. Okay, I think that is for your website, but for your blog, this is where people come to get to know you, where they can get information. And I'm sure that if you like something that interests them, it doesn't matter. And I would like to remind you that this is for your long-term success. Okay, so this is where you have to be consistently, put on your blog posts, and because again, this is like your branding. Okay, you need people to see you, who you are, and this is the way that you can establish yourself online. Now, your week 1 challenge is to build your blog. Okay, so let's see what are the tasks that you have for this week. Okay, first, you have to build a WordPress blog. Okay, and second, you must add your first blog post. Okay, once you build your blog or install your WordPress blog, you have to write a blog post. You can write about your experience with this program, whether you like it, you don't like it, just give you just write whatever you feel. Okay, and the third one, you must put your about page. Okay, this about page is for people to come to your blog and see, who you are. Tell them about yourself, why you are building that blog, kind of, so people will know you. And number 4, have your picture on your blog, because I find that, like, even for me, if I go to a blog, I don't know who this person is, I cannot see him. I won't be coming back unless I know this person. Okay, so with a picture, it will actually help for people to connect with you and know, oh, actually there's somebody behind this. Okay, and the fifth one is optional. Okay, but it's great if you can put a social WordPress plugin, this kind of plugin where you will have, like, that those Facebook like or Twitter, where people can share whatever they read on your blog. Okay, that's kind of plugin that you need. Now, don't panic. Okay, you see that, oh, chats ask us to, or ask me to do all these things. I don't even know, I'm not a technical person and all that stuff, right? It is not as hard as it seems. Okay, there's a problem with us human, even me. Okay, when we see things in our head, we feel that it's so big, that it's so overwhelming without even try it. But once you actually do it, take action, do it, then only you experience that, this is actually not as what I imagined. Okay, so I want you to don't feel overwhelmed. Just do and try this thing. Okay. Okay. Anyway, you have choice here. If you can build it yourself, or you can hire someone to build it for you. And it is, right now, there are a lot of places where you can hire. Maybe you just pay for $20, sometimes even $5, people will do it for you. And if you want to build it yourself, the guide is actually on this page. Okay, there's a link below this video or somewhere on this page that will show you how you can build your blog yourself. And I suggest you check it out first before you hire someone. Okay, because you might, I believe if you can, you are online, you can attend my coaching, this coaching, I'm sure you can do it. Okay, and if you feel that the information that I gave is not enough, okay, you can just Google it. You can go to even YouTube, and whatever you need, you can ask. It's amazing a lot how much information is out there. Now, if you have tried it and you think you still cannot do it, okay, and you don't want to waste your time, fiddling with it, you can go to others, this freelancer, where they will help you to build your blog or to install your WordPress blog. And you can go to one of the websites that you can go to is fiverr.com. Okay, you can go there and they will do it for you for as low as $5. Okay, they will do it for $5. And another place is elance.com, and where you can not just build a website. If you need some code to or script for your website, you can also go there. Now, this is the thing that is very important, okay? And how I got into this level, get things going, is because of what my mentor said. And this is what he said: don't get it perfect, don't get it right, just get it going. Okay, like I mentioned previously, I made some mistake in my spelling, but hey, we are human. And if you think too much and you want to get it perfect, it's forever, you will be at the same place where you are right now, making no money online. So the thing is, don't get it perfect, get it going. Just do it. Don't think. You don't have to think too much. The problem with us, we analyze things too much. All right, so don't do that. You just take action. Okay, you have the guidance here. You have my guidance. If you have anything, you can ask me. So don't think first, just take action. When it didn't work, you don't know anything, you can ask me. Okay, but just take action. You have 7 days. Okay, you have 7 days until our next week 2 coaching. So you have 7 days to build your blog and to do all the tasks that I list just now. And do email me your blog URL, okay, your blog address within these 7 days. Okay, this is very important because this is crucial for your next week coaching. If you don't do this, you won't be able. It's not that you won't be able to continue your coaching, but this one will help you for your next coaching in the other week also. So send your URL to me, and you will stand a chance actually to win my extended Jedi Master coaching. Okay, where you will get an extra 4 weeks of mentoring and guidance from me, so you will still be be able to continue, and so you still will have someone to encourage you and to guide you if you have any questions. Okay, this is actually a surprise. I didn't mention it in any sales letter or anything like that, but I hope you're excited about it and you do it. And remember, for things to change, you must change. And this is what I just heard recently, about 2 days ago. The best time to do something is when you don't feel like doing it. Okay, so if you don't feel like doing it, that's the best thing. And if you feel like doing it, well, do it, right? And you must also remember to attend the live webinar. Okay, this live webinar is where you can ask me questions about your challenges. If you have any question about building your blogs or anything that you face, okay, this is the time that you have the chance to talk to me and ask your questions. And the details of the webinar is below this video, somewhere on this page. And this webinar not only for to answer your questions, but I will also add and give you some more tips and some more information about building your business online. Okay, so you make sure that you come to the webinar. Okay, now last but not least, okay, I love this quote from Karen Lam, and she said that a year from now you will wish you had started today. Okay, this is what we don't want. Okay, a year from now we don't want to wish that we had started today, because we did. We start today, and we're going to take and achieve whatever we want a year from now. If you do it today and you continue consistently with this coaching, what this coaching taught you, I assure you that a year from now you will definitely in a different place than where you are right now. Because for me, it's not even a year, but because of my mentor and my coaching that I got from my mentor, it has moved me to the next level. So this is your time. to change your situation, whatever it is, whatever you want to make money, how much money you want to make, 5,000 a month, 5,000 a month, 10,000 a month. This is the point where you start it. Okay, so I'm not gonna prolong it. All the best, and I talk to you soon. Again, this is Chat Stockholm, and remember, the force is within you.